Jam Day, indeed. Friday, May 15th, 2026. We will all gather tonight at Iron City in downtown Birmingham to hear the sounds of Brother Kane, Stone Horses, and Cattle. Looking very much forward to seeing all of you. Congratulations to our ticket winners. Thank you to Danny Knowles and the Knowles Group, Blakely Bouquets, and also Aqua System helping us as well on this event. This is what we got as far as the weather. It's going to be great today. Fantastic. Sunny skies, a high of 82. Beautiful for the weekend. A few clouds around tomorrow. High of 85. Bright sun on Sunday and a high of about 88 degrees. So just spectacular. Get out and enjoy it. Breathe some of this nice air before we start getting into like 95 and 98 degrees. We're like, oh, it's too hot. And the humidity, it's awful out there. Last night was absolutely gorgeous. You're right, Richard. I got out the back of the house on the patio, and I was just like, it is so nice out here. The temperature was great. Low humidity, fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have more of that the next 3 days.
Absolutely delightful.
Like
I am
it.
very much looking forward to this weekend. I'm going to try to get outside. I'm also going to try to relax a little bit, but I got a plant that I want to put in the ground that I'm very excited about. I want to put it up by my waterfall, and then I have to figure out a way to protect it from the dogs because they sometimes
Get you a little, I don't know, go to the hardware store and find one of those.
A little fence.
Little, wire baskets of some sort that just kind of protects it.
I need to put it over the top of it, just really cover it all the way up.
Yeah, so they can't
get.
What do they do? They run through it? Is that what happens?
They might, or they might just grab it and chew it and pull it and whatever. I mean, they're hard on stuff. They're hard on stuff. Bless their little hearts. 9:07 with Dixon and Vining, DrivewayWashing.com. Want to talk to you about if you are the head of an HOA, if you're a manager of an apartment complex, if you oversee something that has a lot of common areas that could stand some cleaning, then Cody at DrivewayWashing.com would like to talk to you because he's pretty sure he can give you a bid that you're going to like a lot. Maybe more than some of the bigger guys who are going to come by. Cody's not small by any stretch of the imagination, but he's also not, one of these massive industrial places that's going to charge you an arm and a leg. Cody is going to give you a great estimate. He'll get the job done in a reasonable amount of time. And, of course, there's, a full guarantee. If you're not satisfied, he'll come back, do it again, and make sure that you are satisfied because that's how he works. He's been at this for 11 years now, not just driveways, obviously. He does sidewalks, patios, decks, roofs. He can do stain removal, outdoor windows, wash your siding, take care of your gutters. I mean, he does so very much with his pressure washing devices that you are going to be thoroughly pleased with the work that he does. Give him a call, 915-0646, or you can text him at that number, 915-0646. That's in the 205 area code. You can also just find him online at DrivewayWashing.com, DrivewayWashing.com. He does residential, he does commercial as well, and like I said, the common areas of some of these larger apartment complexes and HOAs. So give him a call and see what Rodney can do for you. Rodney. Did I say Rodney? It's not Rodney. I was just reading the story about Fame Studios, and Rodney's name came up, which is why, my brain. I'm not all here today, obviously. I can't remember the phone number for the radio station.
545-9950.
What is it again now?
545-9950.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And Cody is the name of the guy at DrivewayWashing.com. Rodney is the name of the guy that runs Fame Studios now. His dad was Rich Hall, was it? I want to say. He here's the thing. Clarence Carter died.
I know.
90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
90 years old. Patches, I'm dependent on you so.
Or
Stroking.
Yeah, that was a big one.
There's that one, too.
Mm-hmm. Slip Away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Slip Away. That's one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite soul songs of all time. Clarence Carter did a lot of work at Fame Studios. Founder and music producer Rick Hall actually wrote the song Patches, and he wrote it about his own life. And he said, but I can't possibly record this. I don't have the soul necessary to lay this thing down. So he got his friend Clarence Carter to do it for him. It became just a massive hit because it's such a great song. It's just got all the depth and whatever. Clarence died the day before yesterday, really Wednesday. He was announced by some as having died on Thursday, but yeah, he passed away. 90 years old. Good for him. Bravo. Well done. Lived a long and
Thanks
rich
for leaving
life,
us with
man.
some fun music.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
The View hosts got all bent out of shape on Billy Bob Thornton because he made a comment on one of these podcasts. He said, I just don't think that we should be, what do we know? We're actors and actresses. Why do we keep talking about politics?
There it is.
I don't know anything about politics, so I'm not going to try to shove my views on anybody. And The View is like, how dare you not? Silence is complicity. No, it's not. Stop it.
Well, the View are idiots, so,
Yeah.
Well, and some of those are, post actresses.
Mm-hmm.
Whoopi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look
One
how
of
well
them.
it's going for
It's
them
not
to
going
sit there
well
and
at all.
spout off their politics.
Joy Behar was a failed stand-up comic, okay? So
And now she's a failed talk show host.
she's a failed talk show host. The whole thing is very embarrassing. I watch with alarm, and I don't watch while it's on, obviously. You and I are working while that goes on. But I'll look at clips later when I run across a story like this. And the amount of knowledge that these women are lacking, and I think every one of you has a minimum of 2 assistants that do the research and put it in front of you. And when you show up, you're about as prepared to discuss these things as Kamala Harris, which is not at all.
Yeah, they're depending on themselves and the assistants that are probably zero help giving them anything.
I
Golly,
bet the
I just
assistants-
don't understand how this show continues to still be on the air.
It really is a bit shocking to me. But no,
I am. Every day I hear that it's still on. I'm like, how? Who's watching this?
I actually bet you that the assistants do give them stuff to work with, and they just ignore it. That's what I think. I think that they are proud of their ignorance. I mean, you see them go on and say things that you're just like, when they went on a tear about the ballroom and talked about how many taxpayer dollars, it's like none, zero,
no.
zero numbers of taxpayer dollars. You should have read the 3rd paragraph of that story, but you didn't. You read the first 2 and you decided to stop. That's the real problem here. And I'm really tired of anybody suggesting that if you don't speak out against Donald Trump, then you must be complicit. There's a lot of people out there who have common sense, like Billy Bob Thornton, who says, you know what? You don't like this guy? He'll be gone in 2.5 years. We'll have another guy. How about that? Or girl, as the case may be. Life rolls on. And if you don't let the President of the United States completely take over your mind, you can actually live a pretty good life. Things are
Rosie
going well
O'Donnell.
right now. Aside from the cost of gasoline, we're in pretty good shape here in the United States of America.
I
Pretty
tell you
much.
what, if you're in psychology or you're a psychologist, you're probably making pretty good money with people like Rosie and whatnot living up in her brain who can't get past Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of dealing with reality and looking at the pluses of what's happened with our country, I think a couple of things are on the list, but thank God he was like, you know what? I don't need Congress or anything else passed. I'm gonna close the border. And Joe Biden could have done that through his 4 years as president,
Absolutely.
never even attempted, made up every excuse in the world about why it couldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Donald Trump, first day in office, closed the dang border. We're
Done.
not letting anybody in.
Done.
As a matter of fact, we're going to go beyond that, and we're going to get these people out. That's number one on the list. And then it goes on and on and on about the forward thinking of this president. And instead, these women on The View just lose their mind every time his name is mentioned. You're like, he's going to end up being one of the best presidents we've had in our lifetime. Maybe, if not in our lifetime.
I had a couple of listeners who kind of had the same sensation about Barack Obama, but nowhere near as many people. Nowhere near as many people were losing their minds over Barack Obama. Why? Because Republicans are relatively sane. When Virginia redrew their districts, were we outside banging drums and carrying on and, throwing signs and whatever? No. It was just like, okay, you're going to do what you're going to do, and whatever it is we do ain't going to make a difference. Then you look at what happened in Montgomery, you look at what happened in Tennessee, in Nashville while this stuff was going on, while it was going the other way. They were losing their minds, and you just go, good Lord, do you not know how to behave like adults? Is it not possible for you to actually be mature for a second? Apparently not. They're just screaming at the sun. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. our time, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. 2 big comebacks in the MMA world at the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California, and you can watch that on Netflix.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know.
I'll watch it.
Mm.
Do you have a prediction, Steve?
I don't know. Gina's been doing a whole lot more acting here lately. I don't know how much training she's been able to do. I'm going to give a slight edge to Rhonda because she at least went from MMA to kind of doing some boxing.
Yeah, well, she's also done some acting, but I can tell you
Yeah.
that watching the last two bouts that Ronda Rousey was in, where she lost them both.
See, I haven't watched.
Oh,
Not good.
brutal.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give the edge to Gina. We'll
Okay.
see. We'll see what happens.
Wouldn't necessarily surprise me.
I'm not putting any money on this.
No.
I'll tell you that, because I don't know enough about it to wet the bottom of a thimble. But Jason Collins, NBA's first openly gay player, dead at 47 from brain cancer. See, being gay gives you cancer. That's what. No,
Oh.
that's not true. Is that
Too
not
soon.
medically sound?
Too soon.
Is that okay?
Wow. 47 years old.
47. And the Birmingham Zoo is mourning the loss of 20-year-old giraffe Jaleel.
Aww.
One of the zookeepers are really broken up about it. The guy who has to dig the hole, he's really upset. So
Don't they live a long time? Isn't 20
I
kind of
thought,
young?
yeah, I think it is kind of young. I'm thinking that he ended up passing away. Well, they euthanized him because I think he had some sort of giraffe disease.
What kind of? I know it's coming. The joke.
It's a sore throat. 9:17 with Dixon and Vining. Steve's turn comes up next.
Average lifespan of a giraffe, 10 to 15 years in the wild, 20 to 27 in captivity.
Oh, well, he died 7 years too soon. We miss you, Jaleel. breaking it. This was the theme song of Breaking It. Mason and Dixon used to play. We would, whenever we had good tickets to give away, we would have somebody call up and break something for us on the telephone, something really worthwhile, something.
Like what? Give me an example. Like
we had
a
a guy,
nice tray.
Had a guy use a shotgun to shoot a big screen TV once for us.
jeez.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Nice.
For what?
Yeah.
For tickets?
Bet you that came over really nice.
Yeah, it was
Tickets to what?
It was tickets to a
was-
decent concert. I don't
Probably
remember
back
what
then
it
when
was.
TVs were really expensive.
ACD. Well, I think the TV was probably broken already, but it made a great sound. We got the sound of the shotgun and the sound of the shattering of the glass.
Jeez.
It was truly
Did
wonderful.
they sign a waiver before they did that?
Nope. They were just on the phone. Had one
See?
guy put his phone in the microwave for us, and it blew up while we were listening. It was wonderful. Those were the days. All right, sorry. Enough about that.
Yeah.
Steve gets a turn. He's coming up in a moment. Stick around.
He sure does. I am.
Not sure I can follow that.
You can't? Yeah, now I'm lost.
Oh, yeah. None of us can follow that. So what are we doing now?
All right, so let me tell you who you need to put in your phone. This is a just in case. It's a just in case, but it's an important thing. When you talk about gutters not working properly, what happens? Water can get up into your roof, into the soffits. If it's spilling over the top of the gutter, well, there's a problem there too. Noble Contractors, Daniel, wonderful man, 422-3034. Anything gutter-wise that you need, you can contact him. Hey, and some big news for Noble Contractors. They have merged with Lifetime Roofing. How about that? Now it's two trusted companies, one strong team, and that's what it's all about. Give Daniel a call today if you need anything at all. Seamless gutters, a seamless 6-inch gutter installation, repairs. He can do that too. He also now offers financing as low as 0% for 21 months. Get in touch with Daniel today. Anything to do with gutters, repairs, maybe there's some rotten wood on the rafter tails, those sorts of things, he can fix all of it. The fascia, the soffits, put those beautiful gutters up with the gutter covers. He's got them. Call him today and get a free estimate. 205-422-3034 is his number. Find him on Facebook. Check out his website too, noblecontractorsala.com.
It's Steve's turn.
All right, so a couple of days ago, I got Richard and Valerie in and ran down a list of the most overrated songs of the 1980s. Why would we stop there? About the most overrated songs of all time. Obviously not really all time. This list will include, though, pop and rock songs from about the 60s up into the 2000s. These are in order of the more and more incredulous, at least in my opinion anyway, of their inclusion on the list, so we'll see where you guys think. By the way, this list compiled by at least one person, maybe more somewhat misinformed people from the website showbizdaily.com.
Already.
So let's start with the ones we would likely agree on and work our way into trying to figure out what kind of drugs these people were taking. 2013's Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke.
Yeah,
I like that
it
song.
was okay.
Yeah.
I could see it being called overrated, though, yeah.
2017 Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
I like that song.
Okay, so you don't necessarily agree with that one.
No.
1995's Wonderwall by Oasis.
Oh, God, yes. Ugh.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
1997's My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Oh, God, yes.
my heavens.
Oh,
Overplayed.
one of the most
over
overrated.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's an interesting one. This is where we start getting into, I don't know. 1991 Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana.
I never really got into Nirvana,
I
so
never
when
did
I
either.
finally did later, I was like, oh, these guys are pretty good. Yeah.
This
I don't think it's
I
overrated.
read up a
think-
little bit on the story. Apparently, he saw something very similar to this written on a bathroom wall and said, oh, that'd be a good title for a song.
There you go.
And there you have it.
Yeah, so there you go. 1971's Imagine by John Lennon.
Is it
That's kind of
overrated?
it's a classic.
It is a classic. I don't think it's overrated. I could be wrong.
To me, it's not one of his better solo things, though.
I would agree.
I mean, sorry, but
I like-
imagine a world with no possessions.
I like
good luck with that.
Instant Karma a little bit better. I have
There
to
you
say,
go.
yeah.
We've talked about this quite a bit. The first half is great. The second half, not so much. 1968's Hey Jude by the Beatles.
Yeah, geez, that thing just goes on and on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So does the second half of it make it overrated?
Yes.
Okay.
First half is great.
Mhm.
All right.
Then stop.
So we need a good edit.
A few Nas would be fine.
Okay. Couple of them, maybe like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
20 seconds of Nas.
All right. 1982's Africa by Toto.
Oh, God.
gosh, way.
Oh,
Overrated.
Just shoot me in
Yacht
the
Rock
face.
is killing it now
Honestly.
too.
Yeah.
It's #1 on their playlist.
Every single time you go, Alexa, play Yacht Rock.
There's
There's
Toto.
the first one to show up.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
why? Why are you
Let
playing
me apologize to all the people whose Alexas just started playing Yacht
that?
Rock.
Oh, like, stop.
All right, these two ought to be interesting. 1976's Hotel California by the Eagles.
I don't
No.
think that's overrated.
Not
That-
overrated. One
no,
of the greatest rock songs ever written. It's in league with Stairway to Heaven.
free.
All right. The final one here, 1975, Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
No
This is the-
way.
No, that's another classic. That's
Like I said,
not overrated.
One of the most amazing songs ever put down on vinyl. Even to this day, I'm still shocked. I remember hearing it for the first time.
And going,
I don't
wow,
remember
that's
how
different.
my mind
Totally different from anything you'd ever
absolutely
heard.
just exploded when I heard that song the first time. I was like, wow.
I need to hear that again.
What did I exactly?
Play it again.
And I sat and I listened to U100, the radio station that I'd heard it on. I was afraid to touch the radio dial or go away from it. I'm like, really have to go to the bathroom.
Play it again.
Yeah, so good. Stop reading columns by idiots, Steve, or actually keep.
No,
reading
I like
them
to
'cause
expose the
I was
idiots,
gonna
truth
say,
be told.
otherwise you get nothing to talk about.
That's right.
So you better.
Well, I like to expose the idiots. They're fun. That's the fun part for me.
9:30 with Dixon and Vining. Coming up, we make you a little bit hungry. Not a lot hungry, just a little bit hungry. Apologies to those people who are fasting right now.
You'll be all right.
Or if
It
you've
make-
already
it-
gotten your biscuits
Listen,
for the day.
it makes you tougher.
That's
Just
right.
Listen through it.
That's right.
We'll find out how
Just gonna-
tough you really
You're
are.
going to have to tough it out. If you can make it through this next segment without eating, then you know you can make it through anything.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Sweet, sweet music to my ears.
Whip it. Your time tonight.
So lady whip. Whip it good. Whip it real good. 936, Dixon Divining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Granger Thaggart Auction Marketing has got an absolute auction coming up. It is on the 26th of this month, and it is going to be taking place 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It is at a church. It's at a church just off Highway 75, held at Compassion Church, 7776 Highway 75. This parcel, 55 acres or so, 5 different parcels. You can buy a combination. You can buy it in its entirety if you so desire. Great road, great creek frontage, proven popular hunting area, easy access to 75. A lot of good stuff about this. You can tour it anytime you want as long as you go to the website, gtauctions.com, to find out more about it. gtauctions.com. You can find out all the details you need. Once again, that's the 26th of May at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, GT Auctions is notorious for dealing with undivided ownership property. What exactly is that? That's where you and your brother and your sister and a niece own a piece of property all together. Someone left it to you, and they left it to all of you, and nobody can do anything with it unless you all agree on what to do with it. Go talk to GT Auctions, Granger Thaggart Auction Marketing, gtauctions.com, to find out how they have a great plan that should satisfy everybody. Everybody who owns the property is going to be satisfied by what they come up with. Just talk to them, gtauctions.com, to find out more, gtauctions.com. Taco Bell is doing something that is completely new and unheard of. They're putting their Cantina chicken on their Mexican pizza.
Oh, do tell.
For those of you that don't
Yum.
know, normally when you order chicken from Taco Bell, you get the shredded chicken. Cantina chicken is diced white meat, and it is juicy, and it is delicious, and it's what I always want. I got a Cantina chicken burrito from there last time I was there, grilled. Oh,
Good stuff.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm sure it put 10 pounds on me because there's nothing healthy about that food at all. But, man, it was good. Now they're going to put it on the Mexican pizza. Cantina chicken, black beans, green chili sauce, a 3-cheese blend, purple cabbage, and pico de gallo layered between crispy tortilla shells.
Seems like a winner.
What's not to love about that?
I'll take 2 of them. Also featuring jalapeno citrus salsa to accompany the pizza. It features red jalapenos and guajillo chilies. It will be served with the entire Cantina chicken lineup for a limited time, along with avocado verde salsa, which I can't eat, of course, but
I'll take
you'll
yours.
love it. You can
Thank
have
you.
it. Yeah, no, that sounds delicious. Get over there and try some of that. Nutella has ice cream.
Oh, no.
I know you don't like Nutella. I'm not a fan of Nutella either, but
No.
the people
Okay.
who love it, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. After decades of people freezing jars, blending DIY shakes, generally trying to force Nutella into dessert form themselves, Nutella ice cream has finally officially arrived nationwide. Wells
That really was happening?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wells Enterprises, the company behind the rollout, says this marks the first frozen dessert made with actual Nutella spread, not just a hazelnut chocolate approximation trying to coast off the name. The ice cream folds Nutella swirls and layers directly into the base, aiming to deliver the same flavor people have been scraping from jars since the 1960s. 2 formats, a 14-ounce tub for around $4.36, and single-serving cones sold in 4-packs starting at roughly $5.47. Okay.
That will make some people very, very happy.
I'm sure it will.
Not for me.
Yeah, not me.
Just give me some chocolate ice cream, right?
I'll take that as well. How would you feel about a keg full of espresso?
Yum. Sure.
Seems
How
like
big
you'd
a
be
keg?
getting the jitters pretty much for the rest of your life.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Nescafe is selling this. Designed for sharing, each limited edition keg holds approximately 20 servings, comes with one 10-ounce bottle of Nescafe Espresso Concentrate Black, one 10-ounce bottle of sweet vanilla, and a recipe card to achieve the perfect pour. The keg puts espresso at the center of how fans come together and kicks off the Nescafe third half, a new U.S. and Mexico soccer-inspired campaign.
So this is cold coffee?
Oh, yeah.
Cold.
Has to do with FIFA, I guess. Nescafe's
Yeah,
drafted
World Cup.
soccer legends. Landon Donovan and Luis Garcia to anchor the campaign in the culture of the sport. I do not like espresso, and I have no intention of looking into this, but I'm sure Valerie will buy enough
I like
for both of us.
espresso. I don't know that I need this much, though. Big ol'
Seems like
whole
a
keg.
pretty big amount.
It is. 20 servings?
20 servings.
No,
You'll never sleep again.
I won't.
Here's how
I'll
we're
be
going
up
to
for
keep you awake
days.
through a soccer match.
Maybe that's the point.
Wow. Ouch, that hurts. Well, the rumors were true. We heard about it. They couldn't give us many details. Now it's coming out.
Here it is.
Papa John's finally bottling their legendary garlic sauce.
I was wondering when they would get
yes.
around to this. I'm like, why
Mhm.
don't they bottle this?
This is not
Here it
just a
is.
pile of saved pizza packets poured into a bottle. Papa John's reworked the formula into a full garlic-flavored sauce designed to live beyond pizza night. The company wants people dipping, drizzling, and cooking with it instead of treating it like a one-time side piece. The grocery rollout will hit around 7,500 locations across Walmart, Kroger, Albertsons, Safeway, and H-E-B. Move makes sense. Restaurant chains have spent the last few years realizing their sauces have cult followings of their own. Chick-fil-A bottled their sauce. Buffalo Wild Wings did too. Texas Roadhouse started pushing dips into retail. Papa John's just looked at its garlic sauce fan base and decided it's time.
Okay, so here's the question.
Yeah.
This is what there's a lot of butter. When you get that little cup, that little tub that comes with the pizza at
Yeah.
Papa John's,
Yeah.
a lot of butter and some garlic sauce in it. This seems more saucy
Mm-hmm.
than butter with a little garlic
I
sauce.
Well,
believe
and that's
this
what,
is the sauce.
when
So-
you read it, you said reworked.
They
and
reworked
that's
Yeah,
kind of where
so
I was
that,
going with that.
If you've reworked it to the point that it's not real close to what comes in that little tub, I don't know how well this will do.
Maybe on the back they say, add some butter to this.
Maybe.
Put some butter on it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, butter fixes everything.
Maybe.
You burn yourself, you put some butter on it. You get the garlic sauce, you put some butter on it.
Butter and bacon make everything better.
Absolutely true. Speaking of soccer and beer, Miller Lite has now come up with the Summer of Soccer and a limited edition Miller Time MVP Match Ball, a classic soccer ball with a sudsy upgrade. The ball measures about 1.5 times the size of a regulation ball, holds up to 12 Miller Lights, includes a display stand, and fully reloads.
What?
Yeah. You put ice in there? It's like
I
a
don't
cooler,
understand.
maybe?
Yeah, I don't understand it because
Yeah.
you've got holes in the soccer ball all
Right.
the way around it. If you move it at all, then you're going to shake the cans
Well,
up.
don't do that.
Well,
Don't move it.
Definitely don't kick it.
no,
Put it on the stand.
put it on the stand.
But I wonder if you could put ice down the hole first and then put these cans in.
I don't know. It's a very good question.
That way, maybe
It's not
they
very
could keep 'em
attractive.
cold.
All I know is that, let's get one of these for the living room during the match. No,
They might not be selling to you, Valerie.
maybe not.
They're selling to the
It's
guy
the
that still
soccer.
has the bricks and board bookcase from college.
I guess so.
I think that's what they're
And the
at.
crates for their albums.
And Coca-Cola has added some new twists to the Sprite brand. Love it when they come out with all kinds of new clear beverage tastes and flavors. You go to the Freestyle machine, and there's a ton of them there already. Now they're going to throw a couple of more in. Let's see. They're sharpening their identity for a new generation, keeping the lemon lime drink's core customer base in place. The refreshed look is built around a cleaner visual system, a stronger logo presence, and a more modern campaign style that aims to make Sprite stand out more clearly in stores and in culture. Are people confusing this with something else?
They must be.
New changes include a global platform called It's That Fresh, which ties the brand to music, basketball, fashion, spicy food, and street culture. In addition, Coca-Cola introduced a vertical layout on cans and the return of the Lyman symbol, which gives the packaging a more distinctive and playful feel. They also are rebranding Sprite Zero Sugar. Okay, if you say so.
So they're giving the can a new look.
That's
Or bottle.
apparently it. I thought they said that they were doing something with the flavor. They were like, but no, they're just doing some new twists to the Sprite brand. You say so? I'll tell you what's happening that is kind of interest. A soft drink from my youth is going to try to mount a comeback, and I think they're inspired by RC.
Okay. Who is it?
Bubble Up.
Bubble Up.
Bubble Up. Do you remember Bubble Up?
I have had it, but I can't remember where.
Bubble Up used to be run by the Coca-Cola Company. It was the precursor to Sprite. And it has now moved over, and I think it is, I've forgotten who it's with, Orange Crush or A&W or something like that. But they're saying, you know what? We ought to try to get this stuff on the market and see if we can't get people excited about it again. Because
Currently manufactured by the Dad's Root Beer Company.
Dad's Root Beer, there you go. It is really good. I mean, it's probably
Sprite.
the mildest of the lemon lime beverages, but it's natural. It actually uses natural lemon lime flavoring and soda water as opposed to Sprite and 7-Up, which is all fake. They're just
all
using,
the artificial flavors.
So I'll be interested to see. I remember of all of the lemon lime soft drinks when I was a kid, Bubble Up was by far my favorite. We would occasionally get that. Would occasionally get 7-Up. Sprite didn't exist yet, so there was no real worry about that. Now, of course, Sprite owns the market, came in and just took over. So we'll see if Bubble Up actually makes it to store shelves. There's still lots of places where you can't find RC or RC Zero Sugar. I was at Food City yesterday.
I saw a place that had it yesterday.
Yeah. I had to complain to the mayor. They had 7 12-packs of regular RC, zero sugar. I'm like, and at $4.99 a 6-pack or 12-pack.
12-pack.
It is so reasonably priced. You're like, I would buy all you had if you had any.
Yeah. I'm finding it a little more frequently. So if you want me to start loading you up some, I will.
No, it's become a challenge now.
Okay. It's fun for you to.
I want to do it
It's like
myself.
a hide and seek thing. I
It
can't
is.
find
Thrill of the
RC
hunt.
Zero.
It is like a scavenger. Go find some RC Zero Sugar. Bring it back. 949 Dixon and Vining Talk 99.5, the Alabama Men's Clinic, ready to take care of your low T problem. If you have a low T problem, they would be more than happy to talk to you about it. What exactly does that mean? It means that your testosterone level is not between 600 and 900 like it's supposed to be, which is a shame. And they can get it back up to where it needs to be. They can also talk to you about your ED, hair loss, weight loss. They do all of it at the Alabama Men's Clinic. And they do it with real urology-backed science, people who really care, treat the whole you, actually treat you like a human being. It's quite the change of pace. It's almost a little alarming going in there because it kind of feels like a doctor's office, but then they actually sit down and engage you in conversation, and you're like, whoa, what's this all about? The Alabama Men's Clinic, 598-7000, 598-7000, powered by Men's Pro. They also work on ED, hair loss, weight loss, peptides, GLP-1s, they do all that stuff. Men is, in fact, their middle name. 598-7000, or make an appointment in 30 seconds or less online at alabamamensclinic.com. All right, some of the texts we have received this morning. Terry says, I placed order online with Pillatary's last night. It's hard to find in Tuscaloosa these days. Charles Pillatary himself called me this AM to let me know one item had short shelf life, so he'd send that free and let me add similarly priced item. That impressed me. I mentioned you as well. Thank you,
That
Terry.
was nice of him to do that.
Very
Way to go,
nice.
Charles. That's doing it right there.
Indeed, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Richard the Cop says, I'm down 41 pounds since November. Keto is it, man. Okay.
Nice job, Richard.
Susie says, I just watched Bohemian Rhapsody and enjoyed it as much as the previous 2 times. Yeah, I've seen it at least 3 times myself. Great show. A great movie, despite the fact it is not historically accurate. Don't care. KC says, when you all dance and hum to a song we can't hear, it looks like you're having seizures on the YouTube stream.
Well, thank you so much.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're
We're
going
going to do
for.
more of that.
Absolutely, now that we know that. Love it. Greg says,
Next time we'll stand up and dance.
please. I remember Bubble Up, says Greg. 7-Up Zero Sugar is superior, says Taylor, if you say so. Andrew says, I think that might
You're
be
a little too early.
a butt dial. It might be a butt drop there.
No, it's not. It's
What's
something that goes on with the Skippy and
Skippy and Jimbo?
Jimbo show.
Well, that's a block then, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, just a touch too early there, Andrew.
All right, Andrew, I got to cut you off, man. Cutting you off, brother. Now let's do this, shall we?
Dixon and Vining's question of the day.
Let's see if I can remember what the question is. Here we go. If you could go back in time 10 years, what would you do differently? Go back in time 10 years, what would you do differently, Steve West?
I'd have left the job that I was in at that time that much faster.
Uh-huh.
I still had about a year left, and it was not a happy time.
I'm so sorry. What about you, Valerie?
I would have bought a lot lot of NVIDIA stock.
Oh, that's exactly what
Now
I was
with all
going to
the
say.
AI stuff.
Yeah, NVIDIA
Oh,
was
man.
it was just on the upswing
Jeez.
at that moment. Maybe I would have jumped on Bitcoin
There you go.
at the time. That
Yeah.
was actually reasonably priced back then. Other than that, this was after my divorce already, so I mean, can't really think of. Might have avoided a couple of people. Let's see. Paul says, quit smoking sooner. Good for you, Paul. Thomas says, preemptively divorced my wife before she ran off with another man a year later.
Whoa,
Ouch.
Jeez.
that'd do it.
Buy Bitcoin and all the physical gold I could afford, says Lane Good. Jerry says, save money. Well, it's never too late to start, right?
Yeah, Mitch added buy gold, too.
Kyle says, not give money to that Nigerian prince.
I could see why you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeeps.
John says, take the 24th of May off from work. What was the 24th of May? What was going on there? 10 years ago? Was that the day that we started this station? I feel like maybe.
Not, well, maybe.
Dwayne, I need 40 years to make a difference. At least 20. Go back 20 years. Okay. Jane says, asked my beloved not to eat Cheetos and M&Ms for dinner 2016. He thought that was funny. Kids, eat your veggies, hydrate, and eat real food. Okay.
What fun is that?
Hug my mom more.
Oh.
I'd take my daughter out of public school, 10th grade, and homeschool her, says Billy Ray. Let's see, 10 years, not too much. 25 or more, a whole lot. Okay. I probably would have quit my full-time job a year sooner than I did to start my own business, says Lucky. As long as people keep blowing up speakers, I'll always have work. Wes says stash more cash. Richie said I would have started my second business 10 years ago if I'd only known. Contribute more to my 401k. Get a financial advisor sooner, says Terry. Keep the weight off the first time, says Wendy. Yeah. Tell the last boss I had to kiss my butt and take another job I was offered, says Dave. Try harder to have children. Dump my ex, says Steve. Beth says nothing. Dale says eat better, exercise more. Okay. Buy gold and silver. Left Houston then, says Brent. Okay. Tomorrow, by the way, is also the 16th anniversary of my rolling back into Birmingham after my brief sojourn to Florida. So,
Congrats. And tonight, come celebrate 10-year anniversary with Talk 99.5.
come on, man.
Jawbone Jam
We
at
wanna-
Iron City.
We want to see you there. We're going to be taking down names of people who aren't there, and we're going to hold you responsible on Monday.
Yeah, we'll talk about it Monday.
Not going to be pretty.
Get tickets, Ticketmaster,
Yep.
IronCityBham.com.
Come on down.
7 o'clock doors open. Don't miss it tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We will see you at Iron City. Bye-bye now.